Hello, I'm Abby Wimmer, and today I'm going to be talking about the lesbian and gay LGBT civil rights movement throughout Texas and the nation, as mentioned in Chapter 5 of Patterson's We the People. I have 4 parts to this presentation that address some of the victories and struggles of the LGBT movement. To start, Part 1 deals with where people get their equality and rights from. The 14th Amendment was established in 1868 and was supposed to give everyone equal protection under law. Now, this amendment hasn't always been upheld to its fullest extent, but is closer to it now than it has been in the past. This amendment was created after the Civil War, where there is still much tension between the states. Just like many minorities in the United States, homosexuals have never been offered equality like the people of the majority. Many rights have been denied from them, such as being able to get married, and they have been heavily discriminated against. However, taking up their issues in court has led to some victories for their rights. Next, Part 2 involves the court case of Lawrence v. Texas. In 2003, John Lawrence was taken from his home by Houston police and was arrested from having consensual relations with another man. Texas, like many other states such as Georgia, had a law prohibiting people of the same sex from having intimate relationships with each other. But this law, originally proved constitutional in Bowers v. Hardwick, was deemed unconstitutional in Lawrence v. Texas. It violated the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment, which stated that no state shall deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. This was a major victory for the civil rights movement and helped further the equality for homosexuals. Like Part 2, Part 3 deals with a very important court case that legalized gay marriage nationwide. In 2015, Obergefell v. Hodges answered 2 important questions: if the states were required to give marriage licenses to same-sex couples, and does the 14th Amendment require states to recognize a same-sex couple's marriage license from other states? Both of which the answer is yes. It made gay marriage a fundamental liberty by stating that denying marriage is in violation of the Due Process Clause, just like in Lawrence v. Texas. Today, anyone in America identifying as a lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender can get married to whoever they want. Finally, we have the Part 4, today's news about the LGBT civil rights movement. Today, anyone identifying as a homosexual has more personal liberties than they have ever had in the past. Homosexuals can now openly and proudly serve in the military and other services for our nation. They used to be dismissed if found out they were homosexual. Their acts in the civil rights movement have led to many LGBT pride parades, and they now have their own month of celebration. This month is the month of June. LGBT civil rights movement is still fighting for equality in today's news. All of these successes haven't come without adversity. A recent ruling in the Texas Supreme Court has overturned a Houston ruling that a homosexual spousal benefits extend to their married partner. This was on the basis that Obergefell v. Hodges was unclear about the rights of same-sex married couples. This is still currently being discussed and worked through. To conclude, the LGBT civil rights movement has come a very long way from where it started. They are actively advocating for their rights in the court systems. The LGBT movement still has many struggles and obstacles in front of them, but they are one step closer to equality.